Hey guys,
Welcome back to Reeltv. We already saw our discussion for American Horror Story Coven, whatever. Ryan Murphy's new show. Well, we're here to talk about another really exciting, dark, pessimistic, death-related, awesome drama. The Walking Dead on AMC, Sundays at 9, I believe is what they've changed the time to.
It starts this upcoming Sunday, 9 o'clock, as you said. When we left off, we were with Rick and the clan, and they were
There's
still
also
at the prison.
the Woodbury group as well.
Spoilers abound here, so obviously we're talking about the next season, so we're gonna talk about stuff that happened in the last season.
Right.
So catch up on Netflix, man. The governor got away.
He had a nice little showdown with Rick in the prison, but it wasn't as climatic as I would have hoped. It left a lot to be desired. I was really thinking that they would do, I know we've talked about this, sort of an location per season. Like season 1 was Atlanta / traveling. Season 2 was the farm. Season 3, prison. And then after that, you could move on. That's how it was in the comic books. I mean, it was like each volume. So every 5 issues of the comic book, it would be moving on to a new location. The group was never staying at a nice place, nice safe place for a long period of time. That's what made every part of it just so good. It's just the fact that they're always traveling, that constant fear of the zombies are coming after us, where are we going to sleep, what are we going to do, and all that. But
I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. And I think, Andrea is dead. The governor's little henchman, the parrot on his shoulder, he's dead. What was his name? I forget.
Gabe is stuck in my mind.
His henchman, whatever, he's dead. But I agree with what you said, and I think that
More importantly, though, the governor's daughter is dead. That is, I think, the biggest thing to take away from season 3 is the revenge that the governor's going to want to take on Michonne for killing his daughter. Because, knowing what I know from the comic book doesn't necessarily give me an upper hand in the show. They've strayed so much. There are characters that are dead in the comic books that were still living in the show that are dead, all sorts of changes, but the daughter dying for the governor, and if you read the Rise of the Governor book, she plays a major role in why the governor is why he is. And her dying her being alive was that last strand that he had on reality. There goes our set.
Our props fell.
But now that he doesn't have his daughter anymore, he doesn't need to relate to reality anymore. He can go as crazy as he wants and just ruin the prison crew's day.
From what I have gathered from previews and promos, I know that the governor isn't, at least from what I gathered, he's not back for the beginning of this season. It's sort of them, and it's almost like it's a new start. A new season, it's kind of a new start, but this seems to be almost a fresh start for the show. With the prison, they have a whole new group of characters because of all the people from Woodbury, and I'm excited to see sort of new group dynamics, and I'm excited to see both how I know that Robert Kirkman has said that this is his favorite season yet, and I'm excited to see how, because this is sort of about the dissolution of the prison, because I know that it's apparently, as you said, I'm kind of losing track of what I'm saying here, but apparently the prison is sort of the dissolution of the prison here.
Right. But from all the stuff that I've read, heard, and everything, and I know that I think we just get way too involved in just who's casting as who, almost at a point where it spoils the show and movies for ourselves. But from what I've read, that one of the characters that is introduced is a character that is introduced in the comic books after the group leaves the prison. So after their showdown with the governor and everyone, there's this group that they meet and they find out about this new safe location in Washington, D.C.
I did know that.
And this girl that was recently cast, she plays a kind of significant role and stuck in this love triangle and stuff. But, she's major-ish for a little bit, and then she just sort of falls by the wayside in the comic book. But I really have a feeling that we could see kind of what happened in season 2, where we have 2 completely different tones
I don't
for this
want
season.
that.
Where I think the first half of season 4 could be them at the prison, and then ending with the final showdown with the governor.
I could see that happening.
And then them trying to go to their next place. And then surviving again, dealing with the elements and everything.
Yeah, and I'm excited also for the spin-off that's coming in a couple years. Just want to mention that really quickly.
Yeah.
There's a spin-off that's coming out in 2015. And what I'm hoping for it is that, we were talking about this one time, and I really hope that the Walking Dead spin-off is almost completely different from the series now, only because I want them to go to a foreign country. I want them,
or even something that's like completely separate from the South, like the Northeast, where
I
it's
want
like super cold.
New cultural. I want new culture. I want new group dynamics. I want new types of zombies. I want new locations. I want different feel. Like I want the dialogue to feel different, and I want there to be, but I want the same tension that the whole series has had. But I think it would just be almost fascinating to have it take place in like Asia or Europe, or somewhere, even like, I don't know, Africa. Like, I feel like that could be really, really cool. But I have a feeling that they're going to be like it's going to take place in like Maryland or like something like in America. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, I have a couple theories of what they could do. I mean, there's the Walking Dead game from Telltale that they did, which was fantastic. Honestly, one of the best things I've ever like experienced in my life. I don't know how else to describe it, but I was like this close to tears at the end. It was heart-wrenching. But like there's that route that they could do. They could do something just completely separate on the West Coast, and then I'm really hoping they don't do like a crossover episode. I really don't want them to
do a crossover episode.
Also, I'm thinking maybe since there's already material that it's based on, and Robert Kirk was just trying to be really, really tricky, we could be seeing a TV show based on The Rise of the Governor and The Road to Woodbury, which could be interesting because...
See, I don't like the Governor. I think he's... I like the character and I like the actor, but I would never want to, like, see a whole show about... See, and Woodbury, those episodes in season 3 that were all about
really
Woodbury,
boring.
They weren't... I don't think they were, like... boring, but like I like the group. Like I love Rick. Like
you've grown attached to those characters.
When Rick and Carol and Herschel and all of them aren't in the episode, it's a little like disappointing because you're like, oh yay, Walking Dead Sunday, and then it's like they kill 2 zombies and then it's dialogue for an hour.
But like I think in this season, also, I'm really, really excited for the bigger role of Tyrese, and he was briefly introduced in this, and he kind of has this really good dynamic in the comic book that I really want to see them play with. But, I mean, I'm really looking forward to the season. I don't know exactly what they're going to have in store for it because they've just strayed so much from the source material and everything.
Yeah, as before even season 3 started, I'm sure it changed completely from what you were expecting. But Walking Dead on Sunday, we're excited. Next Sunday.
We're going to watch it. Yeah. You guys should too. It's AMC. Now that Breaking Bad's done, what else do you have to do on Sunday? Walking Dead, catch up. I think there's like 20 episodes.
Yeah, catch up really now. Not that much.
Yeah, catch up now if you haven't. We'll be back.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, bye.
Everything we've been working so hard to keep out just found its way in.